Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Aries mid-month magical journey check-in for mid-January to the end of January 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments below the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here, as well as the beginning of the month readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Aries Magical Journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you see within your mind's eye. You may hear a word or some song lyrics. You may smell something that reminds you of something, or a strong emotion may bubble up. This is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy. In a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those intuitive hits. All right. So we have the 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Strength card, and at the bottom we have the Lovers card. So in this mid-January to the end of January period, you are walking away from something that is no longer fulfilling you. There's a sense of like the party is over, I'm out of here. So you're walking away from something that really doesn't have anything for you anymore and has become unfulfilling. You've had your fill of this, and you're walking away. You're done. Now we have the moon here, so do pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as these can all help give you a good idea on the timing of things. You can also utilize these planetary and moon cycle energies for your benefit, which I definitely suggest you look into that. But you are walking away from what no longer serves you. The King of Pentacles, this action to walk away does take a certain amount of discipline, but it is leading you towards your wealth and abundance. And so as well as discipline, to walk away from this also requires strength. So this may be talking about a situation, or perhaps a path that you were on, or for some of you this is a relationship. But you have felt a little stuck in this energy, or it's like trying to swim through molasses. It's just like so dense and thick that you're having a hard time seeing your manifestations to fruition with whatever was going on this path. And I kind of feel like it just didn't fit. So for some reason, something about it was felt a little off, and because of that, whatever your workings were also that energetically were a little bit off. But like I said, you are walking away from that. It takes discipline and strength to do that, which you are showing here. But to walk away from this, you find this stronger belief in yourself. You're moving forward with a lot of confidence. And really, to make this move takes a lot of confidence. But because of that, you're finding more persuasion and influence in your workings, over your manifestations here, because you're kind of dropping what feels like dead weight to you. Now, perhaps in the future, you may want to revisit this path, whatever this may be. But for now, it is more beneficial for you to move forward here. And at the bottom, we have the Lover's card. So somewhere at the beginning of the mid-month, you are walking away from something. So you are kind of at this crossroads, but it does appear you are choosing the path of strength here, and you're kind of choosing yourself here. You're letting your own heart be your guide, and coming into practices that you feel more aligned with. That's not to say that you weren't in line with these, but you feel more in line with whatever you're moving into. So energetically, these things are going to work better for you. And because of that, you're going to be kind of in this harmonious vibe with yourself, and you are really committed to this choice of choosing yourself here. Now, for some of you, when the Lover's card pops out, this is talking about relationships, romance. So for some of you, it is on the table, and for some of you, you have left a romantic connection and are potentially stepping into a new one. But for some of you, love is on the table, and I feel like this is kind of a small percentage, actually. Unfortunately. But we will get a little bit more as we go, and it'll be a little bit more evident. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aries' magical journey from mid-January to the end of January 2023. 3 cards, please. Too many. And don't worry, if they come out in a pile like that, if they're meant to come out, they will come back out again. Thank you. Two more, please. All right. 2 more cards, please, for our Aries. Thank you. 1 more. Too many. 1 more, please. All right, fine. All right. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the World card, the 9 of Cups, the Temperance card, and at the bottom we have the 4 of Swords. So moving forward, and in part this is why you are walking away from what is no longer serving you, and you're moving forward, is because you're now kind of adopting this long-term plan, if you will, if what you're implementing here. So whatever you've been doing was not actually bringing in the results that you wanted. And if it did, it was like really short-term kind of results that left you felt somewhat underwhelmed. So you're really taking this long-term view of things, because you don't want to spend your time on something that is not producing results. So you're taking this long-term view, and then we have the World card. So this long-term view is leading to the fulfillment of your desires, your workings, and you feel very accomplished as you move forward into this strength energy. And when you do, a lot of opportunities, possibilities kind of open up for you. But because of this move forward, you are really headed towards success. This is also marking this successful completion of a cycle here. So this cycle that has been completed is what has not been working for you. So that is really great. But you are moving into this Nine of Cups energy, which generally is a card that speaks of luxury. So that doesn't mean luxury is really more about a feeling than actual objects or money in the bank. So whatever it is that is coming in for you, you're very satisfied. I feel like oversatisfied. You're very content in what you are receiving and the way that this new direction is working out for you. Now, the Nine of Cups here also is speaking of this like dream come true type of energy. So it's kind of like you go from the Eight of Cups, like the party's over. You make this move and you come to the Nine of Cups and it's like, oh, the party is just begun now. So it's kind of like you're leaving one party that is kind of fizzled out and you are going across town to this other party that's popping, and that is working for you. And then we have the the Temperance card. So this move forward is really allowing you to find more balance as you find that your time and your efforts are proving fruitful. This makes you feel more balanced and makes you feel like you are doing what you're meant to do. You're right where you're supposed to be and you're on your purpose here. The Spirit is reminding you to be patient in this move forward, because there's a sense that when these things start to kind of come in, that you begin to race forward. But the Spirit is saying, be patient, take your time with this, allow this new to really mix all the way before you begin to kind of race forward. But this move forward, the way that you've done this, really has you finding favor with your spirit guides, with the divine ancestors, whatever path you're on, however you're working that, you're finding favor in that. As you move forward. And then we have the Four of Swords. So this is a reminder to you as there's kind of this shift taking place, this end of the old chapter, beginning of this new chapter, to take time to contemplate your moves, but the importance of meditation. I feel like almost no matter what you're doing in life, meditation is not going to hurt. It can only help you. So definitely take, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, just making this part of your routine. Meditation is quite important. There's also a sense of this energy of the past has left you a little depleted, and so there is the importance of recouping your energy. Now, this new energy that you're stepping into is going to help with that, but you have to make a conscious effort to take this time to recoup here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aries' magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. 3 cards for our Aries for what is on their magical journey for mid-January, please. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. The 3 of Discs. The 3 of Pentacles. One more, please. The 6 of Discs. And at the bottom, we have the Fortune card, the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of growth taking place as you step away from this. But the energy that you are moving into is extremely inspirational. I feel like when you step into this new energy of this dream come true, it's just like, it's like you're brimming with this new potential, and this is filling you with the inspiration for all kind of different workings and aspirations. Then we have the 3 of Discs, or the 3 of Pentacles, and this is works. So in your workings, you are implementing what you have learned. And I feel like you're beginning to implement what you're learning on your own here. Up until this point, you have been working the works of someone else, perhaps someone you have learned from, or someone who you somewhat idolize, and you read all of their books and you're working their workings. But it's for some reason not coming to full fruition the way that you want it to. But you have been studying these other workings that you are going to begin to implement, and it is paying off in a big way. Then we have the 6 of Discs, or the 6 of Pentacles. Now they're calling this success. You're definitely moving into this successful energy. But this is also speaks of giving and receiving, sharing, things like this. So what you are learning, you're definitely sharing with others. I feel like pretty openly as well. There really is no restriction on your sharing, and it actually works in your favor to share some of this. The Spirit is saying, don't share everything, but do share. And at the bottom we have the thanks. At the bottom we have the Wheel of Fortune card. So this is definitely the wheel moving, turning in your favor. This is your season of good luck, good karma, and really this is your destined purpose that you're stepping into. This definitely is a period of change for you, and you're taking a chance on this change, but it is working out in your favor, and this has you winning in a lot of ways. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aries Magickal Journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. All right. The Knave of Wands. Six of Chalices. One more, please. Thank you. All right. So we have the Knave of Wands, the Six of Chalices, the Fool card, and at the bottom we have the Knight of Swords. So with the Knave of Wands, you're definitely coming into this period that is, like I said, this is ripe with potential. You're brimming with this potential because you have freed yourself from whatever was not working for you. You're stepping into a lot of freedom with this dream come true. And with the Six of Chalices, there may be some nostalgic memories, as there is most likely community tied up into whatever you have stepped away from here. But the Spirit is reminding you, don't go back. You are walking your own path now, which is really going to benefit you. Because in a lot of ways, whatever you are working is coming from you. It's not something you're learning. It's like something that's coming from you. And so this has you starting this new beginning of the Fool card here. You're kind of moving forward with this innocence in practice. This may have had some level of like ego or prestige tied up into whatever this was, but you're moving forward in a more innocent kind of way. You're definitely taking a leap of faith to part ways with this old and step onto your own path. But again, like the Knave of Wands, this has you experiencing a lot of freedom, both in the world but also within yourself. And at the bottom, we have the Knight of Swords. So, like I said, when this comes in, you're going to want to kind of charge forward. But the Spirit is saying, do be patient and take your time. And that the time to really race forward will present itself to you, and you will know the correct time to move forward. Now, on this card, this person is writing a letter here, if this could be writing of anything here, and they have revised it so many times, and the Spirit is collecting these old versions of what they're doing and bringing them back to have a second look at them. So what you've been working on in your own personal practice that you've kind of kept under wraps, the Spirit has definitely brought these things back around to you, and they're definitely asking you to take a closer look at these workings that kind of make your heart sing. I don't know why that phrase is coming. Workings that make your heart sing. You get those little butterflies. So definitely don't overlook past inspirations. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aries Magical Journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. Right away. All right. We have the Initiate of Cups. Seven of Swords. Well, those came out right away. Strength card again. And the Two of Swords. At the bottom, we have the Seven of Cups. So, I have a couple sevens out here. So, 7 is the number of confidence. And like I said earlier, you're definitely coming strong with this new belief in yourself, this new confidence. You're kind of brimming with that. But you're definitely progressing on your path here. And it may not feel like it initially to walk away from this, but this is a level up for you. You like I said, you're progressing on the path. And learning more. And there is a sense that you feel like walking away from this could mark the end of your magical journey. But this is really the beginning. and again, with an incredible amount of growth taking place here. Then we have the Seven of Swords. So you are being strategic on how you leave this. You definitely don't want to burn bridges or create bad ties or bad blood with anyone. So you are being strategic on how you walk away from this. And there really doesn't seem to be any antagonist energy on the table as of right now. So I don't really get a tricky kind of vibe from this. If anything's tricky, it's the situation of getting out of this without burning bridges. Because, like I said, there is community tied up in this, and you want to maintain those connections because they're people are important to us. So, and then we have the Strength card again. So this strategic move, it is kind of repeating again. The strategic move is giving you this greater confidence and belief in yourself. And like I said, you're finding more influence over your reality with your workings. Your workings are becoming quite a bit more potent. They're having staying power. It's not just quick something or a little half of something. It's like the workings are really revving up, if you will. And then here we have the Two of Swords. So they're initially you are in a position of indecision. Should I, shouldn't I? If I do, well, the mind spins all kind of things. You already kind of know what you're going to do. You know what's right for you. It's just about kind of letting those around you know that you are making this switch. You are making this decision here, but you are weighing, and you kind of it's hard to see where you're going to go. Like I said, there is this fear that this is the end of your magical journey here, but it is only the beginning. But this walking away is an important step in coming into your own power. And here we have a moon and what appears to be a similar moon phase, provided that's not an eclipse. So paying close attention to the planet's transits, the moon cycles, is going to be really important for you, and especially utilizing those energies. I can't really over highlight that enough. And at the bottom we have the Seven of Cups here. So this is going to open up a lot of opportunities for you. But this is also saying not everything that comes your way is going to take you to where you want to go. So definitely being selective on who you share with, where you put your energies into, and this may also be speaking that your manifestations may be spread wide, if you will. It's like not enough butter for a piece of toast, and so you can spread your butter all over all these toasts and not end up with any like butter flavor on the toast. And this is kind of what has had you kind of gummed up in the past with your workings, is because you're trying to get all these things going at once. And so really focusing down on like building block manifestations and kind of building your workings one on top of each other instead of trying to get all these different things going at once. will work out a little bit better for you. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what's on Aries' magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. Thank you. That's more than I wanted, but that's all right. Okay. So we have the card Unity here. So you are having some mystical experiences, and I feel like it's kind of a mystical experience that causes you to feel like you have to take this move forward. You're receiving some sort of message or a vision that is indicating that this is the time to make this move, which is, I feel like, has been on your mind for a time. We have this card. I believe it says Indie on here. It's a little hard to read. So you definitely are kind of in this indecision position, kind of weighing these options up, if you will. But it does appear you are making a decision and committing to yourself here. Oh boy. Let's see, what does this say? Of the waters. I can't read that first word. Starts with a T. Something of the waters, but this is speaking about this feeling of like serenity in your emotional state. You are accepting this change. You're leaning into this change. This also is speaking about the importance of meditation. So really taking that time to do that internal work will help you navigate this. Luthes the Wild. I think I said that right. Oh boy. So you are moving forward with a certain level of spontaneity. The Fool card kind of indicates that. You definitely have this fire about you with this Ace of Wands. It's like this brimming potential is kind of like this volcano kind of bubbling up here. Now, there is kind of this hasty, impulsive energy here. Like what I was saying earlier, the Spirit is saying, be patient. So it's almost like initially you kind of have to hold yourself back a little bit until we get kind of into February. So, watch your momentum and maintain balance, and the meditation will definitely help with that. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aries' magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. Three cards, please. Boundaries. All right, we'll take them. Wonderful. All right. Scooch this a little bit. All right. So we have boundaries. Be able to see that. So you have had some what you could say, self-imposed boundaries up. And there has been this door that has presented itself to you. And it's like you noticed this door for a while now. But it's like when you walk away from this old, is you stepping through this door into this new. You're expanding your personal boundaries with your confidence in yourself and where you are wanting to go with your journey. And it says, follow your bliss. So this is what you're doing. You're following your own practice, what makes your heart sing, gives you those goosebumps or butterflies in your stomach, but you're walking your own path. You're following your own bliss and into the sunshine here. And you're doing so with a lot of courage. And we have 2 strength cards out here, and we have the courage card out here. So to make this move, I feel like initially makes you feel afraid. But being brave isn't about not having fear. It's about having fear and facing what's in front of you anyway. So, and this is bravery. This is courage. So you are showing a lot of courage to make this move, and you should be really proud of yourself. And sacred space here. So most likely you are cultivating some sort of a sacred space in your living environment. But also this is reminding you, as this person is in meditation here, that you are the sacred space. You are the sacred space that houses the divine, the cosmos, the universe, everything. And to remind yourself that you are this sacred space. You don't just enter a sacred space and feel sacred. You are, your body is a sacred space. All right, please give us 3 cards for how does this kind of translate to the everyday world, the mundane reality. How does this translate for our Aries? 3 cards, please. That's too many. Seriously. All right. That is also too many. All right, let's try this again. 3 cards, please. Just 3. Thank you. Waiting. So this has definitely been a move you've been wanting to make for a while, and you have been waiting on it. But your timing seems to be right on point for what you're waiting on here. This is also asking you again to be patient in the second half of January, and that it's okay to wait. And then we have Journey here. So this is kind of like this follow your bliss. You're on this new journey. This is the beginning of this new journey. And you're showing a lot of courage in taking this journey. And then we have Priest. So you're taking this journey into this new realm of spirituality, definitely learning a lot of things. Also, by stepping away from this, you're kind of breaking some traditional norms, or you're kind of bucking the system to a certain extent to walk away from this. But it does work for you. And again, that's not to say that in the future you may not return to this, but for now, you are stepping away, and it is beneficial for you. Right, please give us 2 cards for what is on Aries' magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. All right. The lunar moth. One more, please. And the white buffalo. So you are in this, like with the moth, lunar moth, you are in this state of transformation, metamorphosis. It's really, everything kind of hinges on you really finally making this decision. And I feel like when you do, this metamorphosis really begins here. I feel like it has been taking place, but it's like when you make this decision, it's like, okay, the universe sees your resolve and is kind of backing your play. And then we have the white buffalo. So this is the name of a cultural figure in Native America. So in this, you may be utilizing some sacred sacraments at this time. You may also be venturing into other avenues of study. Perhaps you're studying under a brujo, or you're studying shamanism, plant medicine, things like this. Also, the white buffalo is an auspicious sign that kind of marks this new era, if you will. And so this is also this sign as you walk away that marks this new era for you. It's like everything kind of changes when you make this decision. Please give us 3 cards for a final parting message. What would you like to leave Aries with for what is on their magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message. You want that one in the middle, okay. All right, one more, please. All right. So there is a breakthrough of truth here taking place. It has a lot to do with some success you're finding in your private workings, and this truth that maybe you might be better off doing your own thing than doing what tradition is telling you to do. So this breakthrough of success and truth that comes in really is that bucks the system or the status quo in whatever scenario you are in, but that this is a big level up for you, and that this is not like the end of your learning. Like I said, this is the beginning. But you may be going against the grain of traditions. You're definitely going against conformity. And this is a recalibration of your spiritual beliefs also. And so there may be some tension involved with that initially. I feel like this is a temporary energy. So you will have some tension with the group that you are walking away from, but it is temporary, and we're all adults. They see that we all have our own paths, and so this is not going to last forever. But it's like when we step away from these types of groups, people tend to take it personally, even though there's nothing personal about it. You're just doing what you feel is best for you. And so they see that. And again, we have the Six of Pentacles. So with this giving and receiving, you're being very, very preferential in who receives your energy, who you share with. So not everybody is going to be receiving what you have to share here. Let's see what we got here. So we got Two of Pentacles, very similar to this card where you are weighing up your options. You're reprioritizing yourself here. You're adapting to this new landscape where it's like you are calling the shots here. And it really feels like you're coming off of this rocky ocean where things felt like they weren't really working for you, and now you're coming onto this stable ground here. Oh boy. And then we have the Fool card again. So this is really marking this new beginning. Your spirit team is coming in with a lot of messages, and I feel like your spirit team is really helping you from potentially falling off of this cliff, metaphorically speaking here, which is your fear of what would happen. And so instead, you find yourself moving forward with this very free-spirited energy, really basking in the light of the divine here. So it's like this shifting. This really relieves a lot of worries that you have had. So again, more freedom as you step into this new. And again, we have a Seven of Pentacles. So being strategic in the timing of these things and how you walk away from this is going to determine the length of this tension energy here. So if there is some level of trickery taking place, it's like these people may be trying to get in contact with you and you are just not answering the phone, or you know that they're all gathering at the coffee shop on Wednesday, and so you don't go to the coffee shop on Wednesday. So you're being strategically tricky in that way. But it's not a malicious thing. You're just trying to protect and maintain your energy here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this has felt like it has taken a long time to get to this point. And a lot of, a lot of shadow work has been done to get to this point. So everything is really in place for you to move forward. You've done the hard work. You've really been about your routine, your practice, and the divine is saying, like, now is the time. All right. Oh. And I see what's underneath here, so I will take it. And it is the Two of Cups. So you're coming into alignment with something that really feels right for you. You're very attracted to whatever this new practice is. It's like whatever this practice or this working is, it's like you can't keep your mind off of it. You keep kind of going over this. So this is something that really excites you, whatever this new that you're stepping into. And this is something that you are definitely in alignment with. This really fits you. Now, for some of you that have this romantic interest coming in, this is another indication of a mutual attraction. There is a partnership coming into the works here. Now, again, this is for a small percentage of you. Now, if it resonates with you, definitely take it as yours. But there is romance kind of coming out of this, and it's not really being very clear on where it is coming from, and I can only imagine it's because you are brimming with this potential. You're moving forward with a lot of self-confidence. You're kind of brimming with this light and excitement, and so definitely people are taking notice of you, and one of those people is this love interest here. But again, that's for a small percentage of you. All right. We're going to go ahead and leave this reading here. Aries, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for the second half of January. This looks fantastic for a reading, so I'm excited to see what I pull for you in February and see where this goes, because this looks pretty good. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, you are truly most appreciated. And Aries, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.